and Assalamu alaikum. We are currently today at Majmua Art Gallery, and we are very fortunate to have had Mr. Haroon Mohammad from South Africa visit our gallery Majmua, and he has given us time to have a very interesting discussion on various questions because our countries, though far, but have a very good community of Indian Muslims living there, Pakistanis living there, and we have so much in common between, the cultural side that can be explored, the tourism side, the, let's say, trade side, and of course, the women entrepreneurs. How can we ignore that? So I thought it was a good opportunity to talk to him and ask him what all is happening, not only in our countries, around the world, and especially how we can make things better for each one of us and for our countries.
I'm happy to be here. I will take any questions what you ask me. My purpose of visit to Pakistan, I was invited. I was in Lahore, Islamabad, Peshawar. The governor honored me. I came back to Karachi. I born in South Africa, but I am thankful to Pakistan for having educated me. I did my school in Karachi Grammar School, St. Pitt's College, MBA. I had the honor of working with a noble personality like Abdul Sattar Idi. Also, I had the late former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Benazir Bhutto, visited my home in South Africa. Memories never die. I'm a lover of Pakistan. I came back in 2005 to do the earthquake with relief from South Africa, again back in 2010. Pakistan has a future, there's no doubt about it. We just need to put everything in together. The hospitality which I've received from the people of Pakistan is beyond anything else. Every country has their problems, they too have their problems, but inshallah, they will overcome it. I'm happy to be in this land.
What I would like to ask you, Mr. Noor Mohammad, are you in South Africa as a Indian Muslim, as your forefathers, I believe, were there for 150 years? As you mentioned, when we had a wonderful chamber meeting with the ladies, the women chamber ladies yesterday. And do you think you could tie, us, the women, as well as the people of Pakistan who are interested to do trade with South Africa, and even women entrepreneurs, could there be a possibility there so that we look at other countries also where we could increase trade between our two beneficial countries, and it benefits both?
I'm sure that if we make it easier for both sides to trade, it wouldn't be difficult, but we have to give more energy to Pakistan to come to our country, because there are certain rules and regulations. But inshallah, I think it wouldn't be there. We always welcome to come and trade, or come and visit, and so are we. We will arrange with your government to give us also some kind of facilities so that make it easier for all the Muslims which are not Pakistanis to come into Pakistanis with a special type of a card so they can do the investments here. It's one of my suggestions to your people. Like India has given us NRI, but now we need a thing called NRP, which is directed not at Pakistanis but to the Muslims of the world that were not Pakistanis. So it makes it more investment will flow into your country.
Yes.
Inshallah.
And how has your life been in South Africa, and what kind of work you have been doing? What has been your vision that has been taking you to different countries maybe, and or maybe you are, planning out some things that you have in mind. And for Pakistan, how do you see, what are the things that attract you to our country? Let's put it like that.
Well, I had a difficult time when I was qualified as an MBA in South Africa. I was a victim of apartheid, uh, which you're all aware. It was legal discrimination. So I was the first non-white MBA who couldn't get a job because of the color of my skin. Of course, after Mandela, things came easier. But my roots are in South Africa. Uh, on your second
Yes.
question is how do we? I have hope. Pakistan has. I have hope on Pakistan. I mean, we all have to work together. We did the Truth and Reconciliation in South Africa after Mandela came out from prison. The Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, conquering Makkah,
Yes.
forgive and forget everything.
Yes.
So I think we have to look at the same type of models.
Right.
It is only for your country's benefit. Nobody. My heart is Pakistan, so I feel. Otherwise, people just don't. I mean, it's important that everybody gets together. We can sit on the table, or we all can sit on the table, and let the country grow.
Yes.
And so the gap is also very big between the haves and the haves not. So we have to reduce the gaps.
Absolutely. Thank you. One more question that comes to my mind is very important because there's climate change happening and affecting Pakistan heavily. And you have, as you said, come here during the earthquake in 2005 and then later with the floods in Pakistan. And this year also, we don't know because the heat waves are getting more and more, and the West needs to sort of cut down on their usage of, machinery and other pollution-related things, so that the countries that are less developed do not suffer that heavily. So what are your thoughts on that? And also a bit about joint ventures in tourism industry, because that would be a great thing if we can manage that. Pakistan needs that kind of support for tourism sector.
On the climate change, it's a universal problem, whichever country you're looking at it.
Yes.
What I like is the tourism. At the moment, there is a small lot of tourism coming into your Humza valleys and all. I think the tourism is the ideal scenario because it will bring in a lot of foreign exchange for Pakistan.
Yes.
So we need to market it into such a way. There is a movement, but it's a slow movement of people coming in to see your most beautiful country in the north. I'm sure I'm going to promote Pakistan in that sense, and it's a very big foreign exchange earner.
Absolutely.
And your government and your private organizations need to look into it very deeply. I don't mind helping in any way that we can promote tourism into Pakistan. Because I think that's where we lack, Pakistan lacks. But I've seen groups coming in now quite professionally, and I've seen South Africans coming in your way.
Yes.
So I think now the
Yes.
market is open.
Right. Right. Any word of advice that you want to give Pakistanis and generally the youth of Pakistan? I know that they're brilliant in the IT sector, and also the music and the fashion industry are doing very well in Pakistan. They are the hallmarks, I would say, and so and I would also like to mention the art and cultural scenes of Pakistan. They are also something that can be promoted, and I think one has to just find the right places where it can go. So, would you like to comment on that, please?
I think Pakistanis have a great intellectual property with them. Alhamdulillah. So we need to put the younger generation need to lead now.
Yes.
And we need to put them forefront. It's very proactive generation, but every circumstances. So I feel with art, culture, well, education, you are there, but you need to push it further.
Yes.
you have your problems, which you all know better. So I think, inshallah, if we all live on hope, I see a good future. It might take longer, but there is a trend that you people are moving rightly, although you have not developed what you should have developed in the infrastructures, in the gap between the have and the have not is huge. And in order for Pakistan to be in the modern world or to be in the not to be in the third world or fourth world, you need to push further. Yeah, obviously, you need so much to be done, and you are capable. You Pakistanis are capable. If you could build a nuclear bomb, you are capable. You are one of the most intellectual community of the subcontinent. So, inshallah, you will do it. And the art is beautiful in the art gallery. So much more joy the soul is getting now. It has touched my heart and my soul more. Thank you.
Mr. Noor Mohammad, I had one simple question. The rural areas of Pakistan are very poor people, basically. Rural people, as basically the farming backbone of Pakistan, the handicraft backbone of Pakistan, the artisans. And I have been going and doing some community work by, creating awareness with their women about hygiene, about cancer, ovarian cancer, about how to do more plantation for, and how to save the seeds in case of floods. So make seed libraries, small libraries in the schools. Tell the children how to save that, and also work towards vertical farming instead of putting it on land, putting all the plants in buildings. So what do you think? Is that a good advice? And can you give from South Africa some support that is required for these rural people, so that even though, let's say, Pakistan goes through some troubled times and has issues happening, there are threats of war coming. So I'm just, as a concerned Pakistani, I'm asking, would you be able to garner support and help Pakistan from there, especially the rural areas of Pakistan that need immediate, I think, help?
I think we can try. Nothing wrong, try. But initially, you Pakistanis will have to take it on yourself. There is a very, 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 very big gap between the haves and the have-not. Your rural areas are also pathetically very, very poor. Uh, you have to, we have to create a model that is all Pakistan must apply to it. गरीबी बहुत हो गया है, इंसानियत बहुत ज़बरदस्त बढ़ गया है, बे-इंसानियत. So we need to, it's your own people. अगर आप लोग नहीं करेंगे, कौन करेंगे? पाकिस्तान में it's too much of talk, but very little of walk the talk.
Yes.
In the TV stations also, whole night is talk, but nobody walks the talk.
Right.
What we need in Pakistan, you have to walk the talk.
Right.
And to do that, you need to walk. Otherwise, talking, from the evening till early hours of the morning is opinion makers, but nobody does walk the talk.
Right.
That's what I think is a weakness.
Action is required.
Absolute action.
Yes. Some think tanks should put together a team of people who can help, I think, also within the country, and reach out for people outside the country.
We are here to help. I mean, my heart is Pakistan. So, but we need everyone to be conscious of all of your economic problems, your social problems. It's no use talking and we know there's no walk. I mean, that is the problem. I see it.
Right.
That everybody has just talk, but walk is very little.
Yes.
So my emphasis and my experience these last few days, of course I know Pakistan from the early days of 1960, but I think we now have to forget the talk and to walk the talk. There's good opinion makers.
What was the difference in the 1960s and 70s when you were in Pakistan to now in 2025?
In the 60s, you know what, Zameen or Asman ka farak hai. This time I've seen so much, the gap has widened so badly between the have and the have not. You have done motorways, but besides that, there is no.
Hospitals or
Yeah, basically,
schools.
in 60s, I witnessed Ayub Khan rule, so I was seeing the boom,
Right,
the industrial boom of Pakistan. The city of Karachi was city of lights.
right,
It was a unique city in the subcontinent. I think it could be the best city.
right.
I was lucky I stayed from 63 to 76. I'm grateful for Pakistan having educated me. You are educated people, and even those who are not educated people, your philanthropists have taken part in looking after. We need to push more
Yes.
to have a happy Pakistan. The idea is to have a happy Pakistan. It's at the end of the day, you are all one. So whether you rich or you poor, it's all one. So you must think in that term.
Collective terms.
Absolutely collective term.
Absolutely. And I think the Muslim Ummah needs to come
Absolutely.
together with a collective consciousness to push forward to help the Muslims in the world that are suffering, especially those countries that are undergoing terrible suffering and extreme pain, I would say. Thank you once again for coming to Majmua. Yes, and to be here and give us your wonderful views and thoughts. And we learned so much just hearing from you as well. Thank you so much again. Today we are with Mr. Noor Mohammad, as you can see, and he's visiting from South Africa. And you must let us know in your comments how you found this discussion while he's visiting Pakistan. He's very shortly leaving, and we're going to miss him, of course, but we will keep in touch, and we would like to know how you found our discussion today and what you think. You can even in your comments give suggestions for our next guest, what questions should be asked from him. Thank you.